Ciao guys, welcome to this new video and welcome to my channel Name Goes to China. Today we're gonna talk about how to apply to a Chinese university. As for myself, I have applied to a Chinese university and I just discovered that I got accepted. So I wanted to make this video to help people that want to go or that are trying to apply to a Chinese university. So if you're ready, we can start. As you might already know, we have a lot of ways to apply to a Chinese university. Usually, the most used one is the first type, that is the CSC type, that stands for Chinese Scholarship Council. And that means you're gonna ask to the government to give you a scholarship, and of course, after that, you're gonna apply to a Chinese university. Then we have the second way, that is the embassy way. So that means that you're going to apply through your embassy. And then we have the third way, the third type, that is the way that I did. So applying directly through the university. Of course, I'm going to focus more on this way because it's the way that I did, so I know what to do, let's say. But if you want to get more information, you can just search online or maybe just trying to look on YouTube to see if there are other videos. But usually there is, for example, an amazing site that I looked, and you just have to search CSC type China scholarship, and then you're gonna get a lot of information if you're interested. Before applying to a university, we have to take 3 steps. The first one is to, of course, choose to which university we want to go. Then we have to choose not one, but 3 courses that we might want to follow, because usually the university is going to ask for 3 and not for 1, because maybe we're not gonna get on the first one, or just, well, I don't know, they are gonna ask it. So be prepared to maybe have other options. And then the third step is to know what documents are requested for that course that we want to follow. The university asks us. So after that, we are ready to start. After we have read a lot of time the website, all the requested items, we are ready to start and get them. For example, the university was asking me a lot of papers that I'm gonna list now, and then I'm gonna explain to you. So the first one was, of course, the high school diploma, and also all the marks that I got on the last year of high school. Also was asking for a recommendation letter from one of my Chinese teacher, but I read online that also might be two, so be ready. And then was asking me to give them a foreigner physical examination form, but we're gonna talk about it later. And then, of course, the Chinese certification. In my case, was just asking for the 4th level, but also I read online that it depends on your course, so it might be the 3rd or the 5th. If one of the documents that you have is not in Chinese or in English, it must be translated. Because, for example, in my case, my high school diploma was in Italian. I had to translate it because, of course, they are not going to accept anything else from Chinese or English. So be ready to translate them. After we have collected all the requested documents, now we can focus on to fill the physical examination form. This document is extremely important, so please fill it carefully. If anything is wrong, they're not going to accept it. So please be careful and fill it well. So this document, usually you can find it on your university website, but if you're not gonna find me, maybe because the site is not working well, you can just ask them. Because, for example, when I had to fill it, I couldn't find it, and then I sent them an email and they just sent me. So there is absolutely no problem. Also, this document, I guess you can find it just on the internet, searching like this name plus PDF, and you're gonna find it because every university used it, so should be the same for everyone. But if you're not sure, just ask them, it's fine. So I'm gonna show you now what to pay attention to because it's extremely important. I'm gonna tell you this one because I read it online, so I'm going to share with you also the links to from which I saw it, so you can have it. When you're gonna fill your physical examination form, you're gonna notice that there is a blank space with written photo stamped with stamp. That means that your photo has to be stamped with the stamp from the hospital. So it has to be stamped between your photo and between the blank space that is gonna be down. Okay, and the same thing has to be done on the second page. If you can see, there is the official stamp, so the same stamp from the hospital, and another signature of physician. So after you have done all of your exam, you have to go to your private physician, let him or her see all of your exams, and then they have to sign and also leave a stamp. So the Chinese university knows that you have done all of that. Also, you're gonna notice that you have to fill a lot of spaces. Usually, for example, in the spine, extremities, or nervous system, ears, eyes, if you don't have any problem, you're gonna write normal. That means that you don't have anything. But also, if, for example, you're gonna wear glasses like me, you have to write your vision without glasses and your vision with glasses. So, for example, I have 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, so I've written that. And also with the glasses, of course, I see well, so 10 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. You have to write that one. Very, very easy, nothing more. Also, remember, please, to write your blood type because it's very important. And if it's not there, it's not going to be accepted again. So please remember that, and also your photo and also your signature. So if we have done all of that, we are perfect. If we have done all of this, that means that we are almost done. Now it's time to decide if we want to apply with or without a scholarship. I decided to apply with a scholarship that was given by the university. Usually, you will have another option that is the university given by the region. So you can decide. Should be the same. You should say to which course you want to apply, if you are married, if you're single, how old are your parents, where do they work, etc. etc. Again, you have to fill everything. You have to sign it and you have to put your photo. If something is missing, they're not gonna accept it. They're not gonna accept you. So please, before sending it to them, remember to check it carefully. After we have done all of this, after we have checked again, now we can fill the last thing. That is usually the site where you have to send your application. After you also have filled that, you can find it, of course, on the website that you are applying to. You just have to fill it again with the same information that you have already used before. So it's going to be fine. You don't need anything else. Don't be anxious. After we also have done that, we can apply it. We can send our request. We can pay the fee that is requested by the university, and then we're gonna wait. I don't know how much you're going to wait. For example, I had to wait just 2 weeks because maybe I was lucky, because I read online that maybe you can wait more. Be ready to wait. Let's say be ready to wait because we have to wait. Again, I didn't wait much, so it was very nice. But you might have to wait more than me, of course. It depends on which period you're gonna apply. I have applied after like 2 days that they had opened the admission time, so maybe I was one of the first one. I don't know, but I didn't have to wait much. But again, be ready to wait. Usually, if something is not correct or if something is missing, they're gonna send you an email saying like, look, this is missing, this is not correct, please change it, and then we will reconsider your application. That happened to me. I changed it and everything went well. I got accepted, so everything went fine. And don't be scared. If you have any question, please ask them. Please ask maybe on internet, maybe ask to other people that have already applied. Don't be scared. Also ask them, like the people who work in the university, because they're gonna answer you. Is their work. So don't be scared. I asked them a lot of questions. They answered me. They were nice. They were really nice, and everything went well. So please don't be scared. It's normal to ask if you want to apply. If you're really interested to apply, it's normal, and you want to do everything perfect. So don't be scared to ask. These were all the steps that I did to apply to a Chinese university. So if you have any question, if you're curious about something, if you want me to focus on something specific, please ask. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. So if you have any question, please do ask them. And if I helped you, I'm very happy about it. And that's it. So thank you for watching. And I hope that everything went well. Okay, bye bye.